Toastmaster Anas Ghayas, contestant number 2.
My 3-year-old son Safwan started to go to school in September. One day he comes to me and asks, "Daddy, how do you make an edge?" Edge? Like this, like this, like this. He said, "No, Daddy. Standing line, sleeping line." What are you talking about? But it actually made sense. And then he asks me, "Daddy, how do you make a 7? Now I knew the game. He said, "Sleeping line, standing line." He said, "No, Daddy. Sleeping line, standing line." I have to say in a rhythm. Standing contest master, sleeping toastmasters. Good evening.
Good evening.
What really surprised me was how complex number and alphabets were simplified in terms of standing line and sleeping line. What was more surprising was the fact that how I got to learn something very new from someone who is 1/10 of my age. Leonardo da Vinci once said that in simplicity lies the ultimate sophistication. Speaking about sophistication, let me tell you about my grandmother, my maternal grandmother. My maternal grandmother was a very sophisticated lady. She had a dominating personality, a very authoritative figure, and she was one of those ladies who could stop anyone in the street and rip him apart by just her words. And my grandmother, her name was Zubaida Kidwai, a very fearful name. And she was the lady dawn of our locality. Now my grandmother had 7 children, and I was her first grandson. So needless to say, some of the bad qualities that I have even today is because of her love. No, my grandmother was actually a very rich lady. She came from a very affluential family. And I lived with my grandmother for 6 years during my graduation times. And at that time, I was filthy rich. You know why? Because I had 2 sources of income. One from my parents, which was accountable. The second from my grandmother, unaccountable, black money. But my grandmother had one character flaw. She had a very discriminating nature against girls. So whenever a grandson was born, she used to distribute to the whole locality the most expensive sweets. But when a granddaughter was born, she used to just distribute some cheap sweets in the locality. And I was a teenager at that time. And the Me Too movement did not start, by the way, at that time. But I used to always question her that this is wrong. You cannot differentiate so much between a boy and a girl. Time is changing, the world is changing. But like any person in authority nowadays, she heard my protests, but never acknowledged them. In December of 2014, I received that kind of a phone call where you come to know that she has passed away. So all of us, our whole family, went back to India as we gathered for the funeral. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let me ask you one important question. When a person of such stature, such personality, such authority passes away, what is the first thing that the relatives and the loved ones do? They check the bank balance of the deceased. That is society for you. Everyone wanted to know at that time what is going to be the will, who is going to get what, as she was a rich lady. But then, when the lawyer came and read out the will, it shocked us. Apparently, 2 years before her death, she changed her will and donated 80% of her income. Now, hear this properly out. She donated 80% of her income to a school, to a girls' school, to to a girls' school that was teaching martial arts for self-defense. That shocked us. Conspiracy theories flew around, in Indian family. That who did it? Maybe the lawyer messed with her mind. Maybe something happened to her. But I, over there sitting, was although a bit disappointed because I did not got any part of the will. But then I thought that, why did she do that? Did something happen to her during childhood? Did she went through some traumatic experience? Do you know what is the answer to all these questions? I don't know. And I really don't care because that answer went away with Mrs. Zubaida Kidwai. Zubaida Kidwai was born in a world that was regressive, discriminatory. But she didn't have to die as the same person. And this sea of change, ladies and gentlemen, is called life. Now, in all of our families, we have those stubborn uncles, those arrogant aunties, those ridiculous relatives who have their own sense of beliefs and prejudices in which they were born. Now, I appeal to each one of you to go, talk with them, debate, discuss, have a dialogue with them. Who knows, we might break many barriers of belief. Ladies and gentlemen, our job does not stop by teaching older people to how to operate a mobile phone and how to send an email. There is much more we can do, much more we can talk and learn from them. Even if we have to simplify them, the current scenario in terms of standing lines and sleeping lines. Now, let us see if you are prepared to do that. So, how do you make an E? Sleeping line, standing line, sleeping line, sleeping line. Back to you.